Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. There are some wolves at the New Hampshire and U.S. economic doors, and we're going to get to those in a few minutes. Let me go to the first wolf, and here it is. And this is the real disposable personal income and real consumer spending. Go way over to the right and look at August, and look at the orange, if it's orange on your screen, bar there, which is real consumer spending, way down. That is a big wolf at the economic door, and it's called downturn, which is a term that's been used this week across the country on the news. But we're going to talk about that with my guest, Russ Tiebout, the president of Applied Economic Research. Welcome.
Great to be here, Fred.
Now, we're going to talk about more of those wolves in a minute, but first, you want to start with the fact that we have a strong economy.
Yeah, really, it's sort of like if this was Goldilocks, right? You would say the porridge is just about right. Looking nationally, GDP growth is at 2%, inflation at 1.7%. We added 130,000 jobs last month here. So actually, if you freeze the economy right now and look at the economic indicators for the country, they look pretty good. And then if you go to New Hampshire, they also look pretty good. We added 10,000 jobs, incomes are rising, home prices are up. So if you look at things, kind of freeze frame things, things look pretty good. And the porridge is just right.
And the porridge is just right. But the wolves are at the door. Not only of the U.S., but of New Hampshire. Let's go to some headlines that make the point. And here they are. First of all, U.S. manufacturing survey shows the worst reading in a decade. These come from very reputable sources, by the way, these headlines. Here's the next one. U.S. consumer sentiment falls to 89.8 in August for the biggest monthly drop since 2012. That's from the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index. And then this. Sales in August were unchanged at electronics and appliance stores, but sales fell at furniture stores, clothing stores, and general merchandise stores. Now, here's a quick video in a second at Fujifilm Dymatics up in Lebanon. And Jeff Horton, his company makes inkjet printheads for commercial and industrial printing. And here's what he told Channel 9.
That industry has gone through a fairly significant dip, about a 40% dip, and until it works through that dip, we'll see a dip in our business.
And that's just one indication of some concern here in New Hampshire business. Okay, here's a couple more headlines. U.S. real estate market has slowed considerably over the past several months, the slowest growth in 7 years. And then this. 1 year change in single-family closed sales in New Hampshire, minus 3.8%, while the sales price went up 5.9%. And here's a graph, business conditions in New Hampshire. Now here's some New Hampshire positivity. That's what I call it, business conditions in New Hampshire. The next 12 months. This comes from the University of New Hampshire Survey Center this summer, which was done for the Business and Industry Association of New Hampshire. And you look at those lines, the blue line says good times, the orange or red line says bad times, and the gray line is mixed, not sure. So there's some indication of sentiment in New Hampshire, and that is, those are the graphs. Now, you have some more wolves at the door.
Yeah, what we really have a lot
in
to
New
work
Hampshire.
In New Hampshire, the main thing is this manufacturing employment loss that was about 800 jobs year over year, and we've been showing growing manufacturing employment.
800 jobs lost in manufacturing year over year in New Hampshire.
Here in New Hampshire, that's right,
that's significant.
Fred. Yeah, and now it could be, you know, it's not a big trend yet. I mean, by that I mean it's a kind of a 1 month thing. We've been showing job growth in manufacturing, and I think the thing right now in my mind is that it's not clear we're heading into a deep recession, but it is very clear right now that things are softening tremendously.
Yeah, it is. And it's interesting, on top of all of this that we just mentioned, new tariffs, as you know, are being imposed on the European Union, 25% on agricultural products and whiskey. A lot of whiskey comes in through our Portsmouth port, as you know, and table products, and then 10% on aircraft. So that adds to the economic mix.
Yeah, it really creates a lot of uncertainty, all of this. Businesses are sort of freezing. Capital spending is down. That's going to fuel our future growth. And what I worry about is this. We already have very low excuse me, we already have very low interest rates,
Right.
and we have a very big deficit after a tax cut. We don't have a lot of bullets to hit that wolf with if things do go south.
Good point. Finally, just wrapping up a statement that was made to me this week by New Hampshire Commissioner of Business and Economic Affairs, Taylor Caswell. He said, I asked him about the slowdown in New Hampshire. He said, I can't say I've heard anything specific. And then he said, later, the most immediate threat remains the trade uncertainties. And there's that word uncertainty again. Well, I hope you absorbed all that. That's a lot to absorb in 5 minutes. Russ Thibeault, President of Applied Economic Research, thank you.
Thanks.